Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Ascended. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault, and we're going to do another creature spotlight today, and that is about this creature behind me, the Ovis, or the sheep as we most commonly call it. Now, this is a very important creature to have, and it's rather elusive to find on the island, so I'm going to show you guys what it takes to tame it and where to find them. So let's cue up the music, and we'll get right to it. Alright, first off, these guys are a passive tame, so you do not need to knock them out. Do not knock out your sheep. They just fall over and lay there, and it's kind of sad looking. It almost looks like those goats that pass out, you know. Now, to passively tame these guys, you're going to have to walk up to them and feed them a sweet vegetable cake. Fortunately, they are not, like, sketchy or scared or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about them running off if you get too close. You don't need to creep up on them. You don't need ghillie or anything like that. You basically just walk up and give them this thing. Now, I'll show you what goes into making a sweet vegetable cake. It is rather complex, so this is not something you can do early on in the game. But right here is what's required. You're going to need fiber, long grass, sap, stimulant, giant bee honey, rock carrot, and savroot. So, like I said, it is a little complex to make, but again, not too bad. Not too bad. Once you get a beehive making honey and you get a couple tree sap extractors in the redwood forest, you're going to be in good shape. It's easy to grow the vegetables and fibers, dimethyl, and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to head out to where these guys like to live, and we're going to go look for them up there. On the map itself, yeah, so got Hobbit gameplay on here right now. This mountain here, the right-hand side snow mountain, down on the southeastern side of it is where I have located some. So I'll meet you guys when we get there, and we'll see what we can find. Alright, so we've officially reached Ovis country, and let me tell you something. You gotta be diligent in your search, and you gotta get lucky too, because these things will disappear as soon as they spawn in, because pretty much everything in the game will kill them. Hey, look, it's Santa's helper right down there. We killed him the other day. Yeah. Hey, what's up, dude? So yeah, we're going to look around this area real quick, and when we find one, I'll show you the exact coordinates of where it is. Of course, that's not going to mean anything in your game because exact coordinates are going to vary, but at least you'll see exactly where it spawned for me. Now, yeah, they're not easy to find. I tend to go up a little bit because sometimes they spawn out on these rocky outcroppings. And with nothing else around, they're pretty safe up here. As you can see, there's no saber-tooths up here. There's no Yetis or anything like that. So if one of them... Well, okay, there's a Carno. But again, you have less of a chance. You know, it's better than them spawning down below on the ground where there's Daedons and wolves and 100 other creatures that are just ready to eat them up and tear them to pieces. So we're going to fly around for a little bit, and I'll let you know when I find one. It's getting dark. It means it's going to get cold. And I'm wearing hide armor, so yeah, I'm not the best prepared I could be, but that's okay. I got pretty good... I'll be okay. And look at this, we got one right over here to my left. Little crazy looking green one. And here's some other stuff around the area, but I think we're safe for the moment. So what you want to do is you want to take your cakes, put them in the last slot like you do with most of this type of tame. Walk up to it, hit triangle. And okay, that is bad. Alright, let's kill this guy. Come on. Don't fight back. And he was instantly killed by the Purlovia. Cool. I thought that might have been a Purlovia in the ground there. Okay, so yeah. As you can see, the sheep is quite brave. Let's see if we can find another one. And it doesn't matter, you see where we... Oh, look at him over here. We may as well get the mutton out of him. Yeah, let's get all that mutton. Yeah, 72 mutton out of him. Okay, cool. So yeah, that kind of sucked. But here we are on the map. This is exactly where we found him at approximately, what, 19.2, 58.5, just to give you an idea. Cool. And now we got another fight on our hands. Alright, we'll be back. Alright guys, well nighttime has fallen and visibility is horrible right now. So my chances of finding one have greatly decreased. We're still going to look for... Ooh, God, it's getting worse, yeah. Look at this. Can't see anything. So I think we're calling it for tonight. But this is the area to find them. There's not a lot in the area. And again, they die quickly. What we did last night, or when we found the 3 or 4 that we found, is we ran around on Thylas for a little while and killed pretty much everything. Every wolf, every daedon, every carno, in the hopes of getting some fresh spawns in the area. So, upon your initial visit, if you don't find any, you may want to get some kind of creature like that you can clean the area out and, you know, try to get some new spawns in. And when you come around, maybe you'll find the Ovis before something horrible finds it and eats it. But in any case, I'll catch you guys back at the base where I'll show you what makes these things so fantastic. So we'll catch up there. I'm going to look for a little bit longer, bring you back if I find one, but I honestly don't think that's happening tonight. Alright, well we're back home, and unfortunately we came home empty-handed after all that. But, you know, you got to see where you can find those guys, and they are located there. I found several of them there so far over a couple visits. Again, I'd highly recommend, if you're having issues, to throw down a Thyla or something else like that. Clear out every creature in the area, leave the area, come back and see if more have spawned in. Rinse and repeat, and eventually you're going to find them. I got a couple juveniles here growing up. These guys, or girls I should say, these are both females, are going to go into our little breeding area here, where we've got one male currently able to breed with 3 females. Now, what's so good about these things and what makes them so useful? And here's what we do with these guys. We make what I call a vending machine of Ovis. Let's get the lowest level one out of there. This was the very first one I found and tamed. Very low level, right? Let's go ahead and pop him out real quick. Now these guys are a great source of hide, mutton, and fur. So if you're looking to make some fur armor and all that, it's great to tame these guys, set up a little breeding pen of them, and breed up tons and tons of them, put them on ice and let them level up. Let's see, this guy's got 27 levels on him. The only thing you're going to want to level on these guys is health. The higher their health is, the more resources you're going to get from them when you harvest them. Now, they don't have to be healed, they just have to have a high health, okay? Alright, this guy's got nothing on him. We're going to go ahead and harvest this guy. Oh, actually, we have to kill him first. My bad. So, you can slaughter these guys. The only creature in the game you can do that with. You'll need a pick or a hatchet, something like that. You go up, you hold the radial menu onto them, and you slaughter. I know, it's kind of brutal, right? And then you harvest. And as you can see, we picked up a bunch of hide, decent amount, you know, pelt, and 190 mutton off of them. So, well worth the effort. We'll go ahead and get that unloaded. So, yeah, a lot of creatures, like I said, require mutton for taming. I think the Microraptor and Dimorph are 2 examples of that. And these are both little shoulder pets that we will be taming in the near future because we do have some use for them. And I'll be doing videos on exactly why for those guys. But yeah, this is what the sheep are good for, the little Ovis. So once these 2 females are grown up, they're going to go into that breeding pen. I'll be able to breed up 5 at a time, throw them into the cryo fridge, and let them just sit there and what I call cook, where they just gain levels passively over time. Now, the highest health I have out of anyone here is on the male. It's 480. So my goal is to breed 5 or 6 females, however many I can fit here, and have him mate with simultaneously, with 480 health. As soon as I find a better Ovis, if I find a level 1, you know, 140, 130, 150, whatever, It's going into the breeding pool. We're going to breed up a male with the highest health, replace this guy, and then slowly replace the females again, throw all these females and the current male into the cryo fridge and use them up until eventually we have some very, very high-level Ovis that are producing tons of meat and tons of hide, and of course the fur as well. Now, yeah, the only thing worth leveling on him is health. Don't worry about anything else. You're not taking him into combat, even though you saw my guy fought valiantly against the Prolovia, but, you know, they're just not built for battle. You can ride them, you know, which is kind of cool. But, you know, you're only going to do that to get them in the proper position for mating. And not ride them like an Irishman, but ride them like, you know, like a Thyla, like this. You don't need any saddles. So anyway, if you found this video useful at all, please leave a like on it down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. I'll do content pretty much daily for Ark Survival Ascended. Every now and then I'll mix it up and throw something else in there. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.